Hello everyone. So good morning or good midnight if you catch this video when it first gets released. This one, as you see in the title, is for Saturday, July 19th, 2025. Reading on the health issues only for Diarrhea Dawn. Liarrhea Dawn the con. I can't remember who told me that one. I love it. He lies with every breath and utterance from his disgusting pie hole. So yeah, let's see, what is his health? And I first just want to say it helps if we stay in the love and stay in the light. If it's too much to try and send him love and light, maybe send it just towards the truth and justice. But the light is painful for those who are intentionally staying in the dark. So anyway, okay, with this chronic venous insufficiency, well, okay, that's a nice little tagline for his chronic hatred that closes his heart, that causes the hardening in his arteries and all throughout his body. You know, when you've got a tight, rigid mind that's full of judgment and racism and sexism, well, that's what happens in your body. Right there. Okay. Well, what was I just talking about? So the Eight of Swords is this position is the forces in motion for the day. And this brings through on the level of health, again, connective tissue, nerves, veins, arteries, respiratory problems. I do think that he has long COVID. This is being, trapped in his own body, paralyzed, feeling helpless. You can't, that's the thing is, health problems can bring us into our light because we can't escape them. We have to go through them. Whether we do it consciously or not, that's always a choice, but yeah. So anyway, no matter who this card would be for, it's all about the blindfold is there to remind us to go inside and step into the emotional issues and get out of the mind, to get out of the self-created prison of all the false beliefs. He's never done that and doesn't. So he's helpless. He's in that place of needing to just be in it. There's nothing else he can do. His biggest challenge, oh God, every damn day with that one. His biggest challenge for the day with the Lover's card. Now, when a card comes through in the challenge position, I read it as a reversal. So this is breakups. This is relationship challenges. People are no longer in alignment with him. I mean, Rupert Murdoch is the one who owns the Wall Street Journal, of course, who put out the letter with the long letter. I mean, I've posted so much in my community section that I kind of don't want to talk about it much, but just to know that there's a lot there. If you didn't see Lawrence O'Donnell last night, I posted the clip in the post, community section there, so you can see it. His is probably the most extensive if you want to just listen and you haven't read about it yet. But anyway, it's Rupert Murdoch that put that out. And this orange wank maggot thinks he's going to win a lawsuit over him. So Trump says, I'm going to sue him. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay, dude. Yeah, go ahead. Now, and I can't give Rupert Murdoch any credit for anything because he's just been an awful person. But then again, he's in his 90s. He knows he's going to be checking out at some point. But maybe he's evolved enough to have some type of just a little bit, just enough integrity to be against people who like to play with younger children. I mean, it doesn't get any darker than that. And like Libby keeps saying over at Meister Tarot, he's not getting away from this, and he's not. And the more he talks about it, so now that Rupert, Lawrence O'Donnell made the great point, or somebody that was on with him, it might have been, it was our dearest Sheldon Whitehouse that said, now that Trump is suing Wall Street Journal, now it's going to be out into the public more. Everything Trump does, it goes out into the public more and more. He's getting all that attention that he just craves for. It's just everything's backfiring on him. So anyway, on the level of health, when it comes to the, besides all the meanings around divorce, and you're not in alignment with your friends anymore, and all your relationships are going to some hell realm where you belong, and your communications, because it's Mercury, and Mercury rules Gemini. Gemini's fifth chakra, communication chakra. It also rules, the fifth chakra in the front rules the, speaking out, but in the back, it's our executive center. The back of the neck, back of the throat, it's our executive center. He doesn't have capacity there anymore. So this is a card of making bad choices and trying to dominate other people. They're not having it anymore. There's divorce, there's breakups, there's just that misalignment of values that is really causing him problems. And he is having trouble with his throat and his neck, at least today. Back of his neck. Early in the morning, did he sleep last night? I don't know how many days I've gotten this card either over here late at night or first thing in the morning. So there's that pattern where it just doesn't stop. This is a card of like falling upstairs, falling downstairs, migraines, obsessive compulsive disorder, and of course, insomnia, torment, dark night of the soul, severe depression. I can't say that he would ever feel guilt or regret because, he just doesn't feel, right? But the problem with this card getting it repeatedly is, we're talking major nightmares. And I feel like just severe depression going on there. And then we have the Knight of Swords reversed. So on a fundamental level, because of his lack of sleep, he's just going in the wrong direction all the time with this one. Oh, wait. Hold on. Chopstick time for the kitties. If you have a kitty. Okay, so Knight of Swords reversed. When it comes to health issues, yes, it's the arms and shoulders and nervous system disorders because it's reversed. It's even a card of violence when it's reversed, and it's most often a card of accidents. So an accident, possibly an accident, falling down. When your nerves aren't working correctly, because all of these cards, nerves here, nervous, issues, communication, nervous system, Mars in Aquarius, reversed. Midday's got his hand out for some pills because he can't handle, he just can't take all the whistleblowing happening. Again, this is another card with the Page of Swords reversed, another card for, he could be golfing. or trying to get out and look like he's healthy, but he all he does is get in a cart and rolls in and out. He might walk a little bit. So, but goodness, this is the card for, again, the circulatory system and the legs and falls and accidents when it comes to reversed. It's also a card of lying and gossiping and, somebody who's a huge hypocrite and is basically all talk and no action. So that might be what he's dishing up, or it might be what he's also received. He could be receiving what somebody else says with the Ace of Pentacles here. Because maybe honestly, on one level, this card would just be, to me, like the power of him manifesting his own karma and falling down like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, when it comes to health with this one, it's not reversed, so I can't say that it's an infection, but we know that he's headed in that direction. Oh, goodness. Hold on one second. Okay. With Knight of Pentacles reversed, this could be, excuse me, somebody who's supposed to be helping him, but he's kind of lazy and stubborn and feeling underpaid. This can also be a black SUV. This can be a dark horse. This can be a dark mercenary. This can be a sniper. All those things. When it comes to health, intestinal problems, not assimilating nutrients, and this is our third card in the deck, which relates to an acute illness. So later in the evening, oh yeah, and then, oh my God, acute illnesses related to his frontotemporal dementia. Six of Cups reversed is absolutely dementia and Alzheimer's. So, King of Swords could be, well, when it comes to health, this would be kidneys, nervous system imbalances, again, diabetes, blood sugar problems. But this could be an incompetent surgeon who's aligned with the devil. Yeah, wow. This could also be Hegseth or any other, Kegger's breath, because he does have quite a few King of Swords men around him. I doubt little Marco Rubio's going to bother with him in the middle of the night, but maybe, I don't know, maybe he calls him up. Yeah. You know who else? Oh, yeah. This could be... Now, I don't know the time difference between, East Coast time and Israel, but this could be Netanyahu because he's a Libra. Because I don't think he's going to be talking to the other... Keg's breath is probably passed out because, right? Could be little Mikey Johnson, too, though, because he's an Aquarian. But I feel more like it's so not sleeping, dementia issues keep him up at night, dark mercenary issues definitely relate to Netanyahu, and we know that he is definitely bound by the devil. But if I let all that go and just look at health, like I said, this could be an incompetent surgeon, and with the devil card, this is needing to take time off. So yeah. Also, on another level, what's really important with the devil card is to, besides the devil has its due is, one of the key words I always like to look at. But it's bondage, it's addiction, it's control issues, it's materialism, it's cruelty. and apathy, but you have to be apathetic and numbed out, drugged out, and all that to be cruel. If you're a person who feels deeply and empathic, you don't and has any compassion, you can't be cruel because it hurts you, right? I mean, we're all one and the same. So, but I get the feeling this is just him being just trapped in his body. He's stuck in his body. With these two cards here, relationships are turning against him. His body's turning. His direction is off. Okay, let's see what was at the bottom of the deck. So we can look at the foundation. Oh, yeah. Wow. Five of Swords. Whoa. Okay. Five of Swords reversed and Judgment reversed. So, Five of Swords. What am I saying? Five of Wands reversed. Sorry, you guys. Can you tell it's Mercury retrograde? And you know what? This whole Mercury retrograde period. So whenever it's Mercury retrograde, we always revisit. Mercury is a planet of communication and information that comes out, and we always revisit the past. So we've been in the pre-shadow phase since I think the 28th or the 29th of June. Now it's full-blown as of 2 days ago into Mercury retrograde, but all this is happening all the way through to, we won't even get out of the post-shadow, the retro shade until August 25th. But this is all happening in Trump's 12th house, which is the bondage from his past actions, his karma. So the information is going to continue to come out more and more and more, work its way out into the ethers until so many people get, his own people are turning against him. They really are. So, but anyway, Five of Wands reversed. Of course, impotence. You can't get up there to the top anymore. And heart problems and chronic fatigue. Somebody commented the other day because of my title it was yesterday. My title from the live stream. I had so much fun with you guys. But anyway, I put Epstein-Barr because I was talking about Bill Barr. But how ironic, right? Trump with his chronic fatigue, and Epstein-Barr is one of those. Yeah. If you've ever had it, please don't even think about you being anything like him, because I know you just know. We shouldn't judge ourselves based on health issues. We should just go inside and work to heal them. But anyway, okay, so chronic fatigue, impotence, heart problems, because Saturn, brings things out into reality. Leo rules the heart, core and heart chakra. And then with the Judgment card coming through reversed, he's going through hell. And he's also at the foundation of this, he's exhausted, but he's still... So what's happening is all his energy is going in the wrong direction. It's not going inward to work on himself. Instead, he's projecting and gaslighting and all of that. And that's why he's stuck in this hell realm. And he's just refusing to go within and examine his own past decisions, and let alone his actions. So there's no trust in himself or the universe. There's no anything like that. But this is another one of those cards for big health changes, and oftentimes time in the hospital. Okay? So, yeah, it's getting worse. It's getting worse, and we're here for it, aren't we? Okay, so let's everyone take a big deep breath with me. And exhale, let it all go, because we don't want any of this inside of us. for entertainment only. And I wish you the best Saturday you've had in a long, long time. Okay, bye.